We were mentioning her a few moments ago, and we were talking about her husband going overseas. Hats off to him, as always. But, you know, she's firing back. She's going after President Obama, former President Obama, a little bit after he called out Republicans of color for downplaying racial inequality. Nikki Haley tweeted this. We can put this up on screen. Barack Obama set minorities back by singling them out as victims instead of empowering them. Why would she get into all of that? What's that all about?
Well, look, it's an unfortunate argument.
That's
think,
not really true, is it? That he
no,
didn't
no.
do
And
that.
this stems from I thought a wonderful interview he did with David Axelrod on his podcast, and he was simply trying to make the case that, he's mentioning certain people, but he felt that while you can be a minority and achieve great things and show that you can be victorious, he said that there needs to be an acknowledgement of our past and how far we need to go. He was mentioning that we need to be more of an acknowledgement of the racism in the past and what we still have today. Nikki Haley and Tim Scott look at it from a different situation in terms of they have been minorities, they have risen through the ranks, they have succeeded, and they are examples of the progress we have made on racism as opposed to victims of
it's the whole argument of the minorities should be able to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. Look, when my family came to this country from Colombia, my father felt that way. My father voted for Reagan, but he also understands that there are many people who come to this country and have no bootstraps. So how are you supposed to pull yourself up if you don't have any bootstraps? The government is there to do some good, to level the playing field, to maybe have some bootstraps available so then people have the opportunity to pull themselves up. That's what Democrats are always talking about, leveling the playing field, giving everyone the opportunity to start from the same level playing field. The fact of the matter is, though, that our history is such with the racism, with slavery, with a lot of the xenophobia and hatred that is out there, these sort of non-equal ways of doing things exist. And so when you have African Americans, Latinos, immigrants trying to make it better in this country, there has to be programs that give them the ability to get to the same place where others already are. Yeah. And that's not something that anyone should be negative about. It is something to be celebrated in this country.
And it's one of the great reasons why we have a Juneteenth holiday now in this country. I mean, it's one of the things that has just been part of our past. It's just not been talked about enough. I think that's what Barack Obama was trying to say in that interview. All right, Alice Stewart, Maria Cardona, thanks to both of you. Appreciate it.
Jim.
All right. And in the meantime, some asylum seekers